Hello, my friend, Sifu Jay, Artist of Truth, hanging out on the farm. See the barn over there? Bam! The trees and the scenery. Beard going on. It's a beautiful day. Wind is blowing. Nice to be outside. Don't like to talk about my personal life too much, at least not in a way that gives away too much personal detail because of all the serial killer, psychopathic, jealous keyboard ninjas out there that would just as well run over your child. If you said too much about the pigfoot they may wish to eat later on today. So I don't say too much so that I don't have to deviate from the nonviolent Buddhist path and hurt someone over trying to hurt me or my family. So the reason I toss that out there is because I'm getting ready to give a detail about some of my life. My wife and I just had a little boy. She actually gave birth. I was there. So it makes a few little boys. Obviously a daughter as well. So life is good, enjoying life. Taking a little time, a little rest away from the public eye. Lots of things going on in my life. Being in a capitalistic world, I had this moment where things tend to revolve around fake things like money. So I was focusing on a little business, trying to get some things together. I have learned that you cannot trust anyone in the business world. That's why I gave up working with record labels with the band Shea Wise. Speaking of, have a show tonight. But, had some endeavors where people of all sorts wish to use you up, use your talent, as in me when I say you. But I'm sure this applies to many of you watching. You have to have the courage to break away from the vampires just sucking the life out of you and promising you things and then trying to make you feel as if you owe them. So I had a little bit of that going on, so I removed myself from it and drew back into the woods a little. And still doing these videos. Bam, getting crazy. Still training like a Shaolin monk all day long. Doing my thing. The wind is blowing and it is moving around my camera reel. Let me see if I can hold this different. There we go. So, training, running, doing all the Gung Fu. That's right, Joe Rogan. I said Gung Fu. I love Joe Rogan. And that's not a sarcastic deal. I do. I have a video that will be coming up on another martial art channel about Kung Fu. And I just mentioned Joe Rogan because he made some very legitimate critiques about Kung Fu people. But everything in MMA is Kung Fu, actually. Nothing in MMA is outside of Kung Fu. A little sidetrack there. But anyway, so I've been doing some Kung Fu, some Wing Chun, obviously training. Of course, to anybody. If somebody has a Muay Thai school down the road and they're not a charlatan, some fake, then after 20, 30 years of doing that, I'll still do some Muay Thai or some Jiu-Jitsu, whatever. It's all Kung Fu. Having fun is my point. Living life, taking back the life that I have, being out here, eating like a squirrel, keeping the body pure and fit, and doing the best I can. Let me turn here and get a little light in my eyes. There we go. So if you're out and about and you have the stress of life going on, which you probably do, and things sometimes feel as if they're hopeless, nothing is going to change. Remember that things are always changing. You simply have to be ahead of the change. Whatever it is that you wish to have in life, you definitely can have. Focus on being happy as much as you can. And then do the miserable job that you may hate or whatever it is that you're doing. But don't be afraid to leap out, to do something you enjoy. The great thing about, at least in America, although we are restricted a lot and we have this illusion of more freedom, but here we are more free than anywhere. So we can do lots of things. We can find creative ways to earn a living, to teach others. We can write. We can work at McDonald's if that's what we wish. So do something that makes you happy. If you can't, maybe you can't just leap out and do it at this moment, but you can begin. You can begin where you are. So for me, as a teacher, sometimes I have to reevaluate myself and go, if I find myself going for 5 years on end going, this person's using me and I'm doing this and now I'm further behind than I was 5 years ago. If I've been doing it that long, I'm not following the practice. I have to jump out there, get away from it. If you eat well and you purify your body, you only put things into your body that are important for your cells, for your teeth, your skin, your mind, your hair. Everything that goes in is medicine in a sense, in one way or another. If you put all this nasty stuff in there, your mind is unclear, you're clouded. So, dog arriving, Bodhi right there, boom. So, do better, eat better, drink more water, eat more raw fruits and vegetables. Add them to your pig feet if you must. And if you can't go raw, eat as close to natural as possible. I don't eat raw all of the time. On the channel, at least Artist of Truth, there's the misconception that I'm totally raw, and at times I am for months on end, sometimes a year. It's just totally raw food. But with the training regimen that I have and the schedule I keep, I find it easier to be vegan, very clean, whole food vegan, and raw most of the time. And then when you can't do some things, then you have to deviate as much as you can. But be good to your body. Have a clean diet. Clean out your mind. Clean out all the cobwebs there and the annals of the mental library there. And forget about all the other things, all the TV programs that keep you stressed out. Being involved in fake characters' lives and who dies next on The Walking Dead. Which is a great show. Do the things that matter. Basically, right now, just giving you an update on what's going on with me. I get tons of emails and messages online, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, about classes in Wing Chun or Kung Fu. Mostly people asking about Wing Chun training. Lots of stuff about Artist of Truth. What's going on with the juicing, man? Where's the videos of making smoothies? And just had a ton of things happening in life, and sometimes I had to step back. I was really involved. And I still am. Lots of videos that have never made it onto the internet. So I plan to change that. See this tree laying down right here? Where I am. Thanks to our good friend Hurricane Matthew. But like these broken trees, sometimes the tree goes down. It gets pounded enough. Sometimes they don't. We have to be strong when we can. We have to learn to bend when we need to. Stop letting people use you. Me, I'm out. All you users out there, one in particular I was just texting, asked me, so are you calling me a user? And my response was not yet. So now I am. What happens is people, they use you up for their personal benefit and with the promise, especially people who have a vested interest in some things and they have lots of money. And they believe that they can use this money to drag you along. Don't be afraid to put the old, metaphorically speaking, on them and take back your life and just go do things that actually have meaning, that have value. And let these people You know, if you can change them, if you can help them to change in a way that's beneficial for them and their lives, where they stop hurting other people and themselves, then do that. If not, then cast them off. Do your own thing. You can't save every fish that washes up on the beach. But you can do the best that you can. So with that, sunlight, look at this. Look at the light right there. It's Jesus. Do the best you can with the life you have. Don't be afraid to reach out and help people and snatch your life back. Reach for the sky in every moment. Do only what matters. Do the things that make you happy. And whatever it is that you want to be, find a way to do that and make a living doing it. Support your family. If that is just living in your small town and being out in the woods, do that. If it's traveling the world, teaching, do that. Mosquitoes whispering. That is 11 minutes in the video now. So with that, my friends, I will let you go. Subscribe to my channels. I'm getting ready to switch around the names of a few things. But yes, I do train in Wing Chun. I'm going to be releasing a video entitled Creatively, you know, why Kung Fu doesn't work. But it's a deceptive title. Of course it works, isn't everything? And my books, last thing. Someone asked about the books. So the release date kept changing. It's I never switched it officially back to what it should have been, which is November 27th. And with family issues and health of my father and birth of a son, things like that, I had to put a few things off. So if everything is good, boom, after my birthday, which is coming up in a couple days, I'm not going to say. Bruce Lee's birthday is November 27th, in case you're wondering the significance of the date. I initially wanted to release on my daughter's birthday, so I had to change that. I will be sure to fix that, so that if you have an iPhone and it's showing up in your iBooks as a pre-order and the date keeps switching, November 27th, so you'll see it soon. With that, booyaka! As always, my friends, I love everyone. Talk with you soon.